If you are currently in burnout or if you're prone to burnout, this video is very, very important for you to watch so that you know which type of burnout you might have, and then you will know exactly how to tackle it. I definitely had both types of burnout, but I'm curious which types you had or maybe currently have, so please comment below. I'd be very interested to find out. Let's get right into it. The first type of burnout is tactical. It usually lasts around 1 to 3 months. It is usually caused by one specific external situation or a short period of intense stress. For example, moving house, planning a wedding, or changing jobs, or having a more busy period at work. And usually once that event is past, a person can rest, recuperate, and go back to their usual life. The people who most commonly experience this type of burnout is healthy, able-bodied individuals who might experience some sort of more stressful one-type life event. How that tactical burnout looks like is, some might say it's a bit surface level, in a sense that it's easier to spot the triggers, to find the root causes, to remove or treat them. And once that stressful situation is taken care of, managed or resolved, the recovery becomes possible, and it is usually reached within 1 to maybe 3 months. Of course, it does not look short or easy to people who are experiencing. It is still a burnout. It is still a tough situation to be in or to overcome, but it is relatively simple when you look at it, and especially if you have help with that. Most burnout programs or therapists can actually help with this, or even a friend, a colleague, a family member. The key characteristic is that it feels relatively simple to spot the cause and implement a solution. If you know life would be easier if a variety of circumstances were different, but you're not able to make a change, it is most likely the other type of burnout. Regardless the type of burnout you have, the first steps are actually the same for both types. It's really about taking basic care of your wellness. And I have created a PDF file specifically for this. I will link it down below, and so you can download that checklist and start implementing it straight away. Okay, the next type of burnout is layered burnout. The duration of it varies. It can last over 6 months, even 1-2 years for some people. It can be shorter but recurring, and you might not know what is causing it, and you might not know how to resolve it. The cause for layered burnout is usually a combination of internal and external factors. Quite often it involves deeper rooted factors, and it affects many areas of your life. Layered burnout is more common amongst neurodivergent individuals, that is autistic, ADHD, highly sensitive, and other types of neurodivergencies, amongst women as well, and individuals who experience ongoing challenges related to sensory sensitivities, masking, chronic stress, emotional overwhelm, perhaps autoimmune conditions, other illnesses, and other disabilities. Usually it's not about one specific situation, it's about many factors compounding over time, whether from emotional labor, past trauma, people-pleasing tendencies, managing your neurodivergent traits in a neurotypical world, toxic workplace situations, or living in a society that's not really well adapted to your unique needs. How layered burnout looks like: it can be prolonged or recurring. A person might be confused why it keeps repeating and why nothing seems to work. You may even notice that you're doing all the right self-care practices, but nothing seems to really work or bring effective solution. So how to resolve layered burnout? Since layered burnout involves many overlapping aspects of your life, the solutions need to address deeper rooted issues which usually aren't covered by the standard therapy, coaching, or self-care tools. This means you need to develop a comprehensive approach and a tailored approach to manage your nervous system, setting healthy boundaries, identifying and eliminating energy drains, emotional regulation, and addressing self-worth and self-acceptance. Quick fixes won't work here, and this is where long-term neurodivergent tailored strategy is vital. This actually happens because a lot of standard tools or methods are created for neurotypical people, and for neurodivergent people we need a different type of approach. If you are autistic or ADHD person currently experiencing to burnout or prone to burnout, make sure you download my Neurodivergent Wellness Basics. I will link it down below. This is a very good foundation to have if you're prone to burnout. You might be already doing those things, and if that's the case, then you are very welcome to get in touch with me, and I'll help you to create more tailored plan to your burnout prevention and treatment that will be customized to your specific circumstances, to your neurotype, and will actually work in your situation and with your brain. A very important note I want to make here is a lot of people say that neurodivergent people experience burnout due to systemic society, corporate, workplace faults, that the society is not really made for us. It can be quite ableist, and that's absolutely true. We really need to work to make sure we create a better society, better workplaces where all types of people can thrive. I personally do work with companies, help them to create more neurodivergent friendly workplaces. I also do some advocacy. I don't think that's enough of a solution. I don't think a solution is just sitting and waiting until the society improves, because that's going to take a long time. Actually, I think it is just as important for us as neurodivergent people to do our part that we can to improve our skills, to improve our self-care. I work with neurodivergent people in burnout, and I see in 100% of cases there is a lot they can actually do to improve their situation. Sometimes it can be overcome people-pleasing, develop self-worth, or learn to manage their energy cycles, and a variety of other skills. And it's absolutely not your fault if you do not have those skills and habits. A lot of us have been late diagnosed, a lot of us have been raised in a way to ignore your needs. So it's not your fault if you don't have those skills and habits, but it is in your power to learn them if you want. Okay, so there are two types. One is tactical burnout, which is shorter, related to one external stressor and easier to overcome. And the second one is layered, which can take quite a while and have a variety of deeper causes. Make sure to like this video if it was helpful, and comment which type of burnout you experience. I'm very curious to see the distribution. No matter which type of burnout you are experiencing, the basic first steps are the same for both. So make sure you download the PDF guide that I have linked below so that you can nip it in the bud and watch this video, which will make a big difference in your burnout recovery.